You don't take another step. I presume you wish to speak with us. What is it you want to say? Selected characters what? I'm sorry, my sister, but I can't let you leave this place alive without knowing who you are and where you came from. This is private land. What are you doing here? I'm a refugee. Please help me. We're always here for those who need refuge, but we also can't afford to be naive. Swear to me, swear to Akron, on Phoenix's life, that you are no more than a refugee, and that you have not been sent here by the Holy Nation. I swear to Akron on the Holy Phoenix's life. Good. That rules you out as a Holy Nation spy, at least. And Akronites' biggest weakness is their stubborn devotion to their god. You're free to trade and rest up, but make it quick. We barely got enough food to go around for ourselves, let alone surprise visitors. What is this place? Guess you're not from the Holy Nation, are you? This is a refugee village for those escaping the oppression of the Phoenix and his holy crusade. If you value your life as a woman at all, you'll keep our whereabouts to yourself, because if the Holy Nation were to get a hold and spread out, you wouldn't be roaming free with your happy band of swords right now, even though we currently have no swords. Your secret's safe with me. Okay. Don't worry about me. I'm just Jade. I'm just over here. Oh, it's Maul. Maul wants to talk to us. Back again. I guess you want something, huh? Ask away. Maul, how did you know about the other dimension in which I didn't get the footage because it didn't record and I had to go back in time and try to fix the time-space continuum? How do you know about this? The game is becoming self-aware. This is odd. Are you the leader of the Flotsam Ninja? Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm done. Bye. She really likes talking to Caine. It's weird. She talked to Caine last time, too. I guess Caine really, if you were to think about it, Caine is the least likely to be a spy for the Holy Nation. Because unless the Holy Nation were to put aside their own values in order to acquire a spy, and even then that'd be kind of difficult, because who's gonna wanna be a spy for a group that wants them genocided, right? Well, I mean, I'm sure historically it's probably happened. Cough, cough, I could say a name, but I don't want to get Epsteined. I don't want to wake up fucking dead, you know? Anyway, the Flotsam Ninjas, the issue that we have is all of the northern coast. I mean, this is the Cannibal Plains, and Darkfinger is just cannibal territory as well. Bast is a war zone between the Holy Nation and the United Cities. We could try to go out that way into United Cities territory. However, I feel like we might still be too poor. And if you're too poor in the United Cities, that's a crime. And the guards will try to arrest you and imprison you for being starving to death, you know? But we're going to instead try to get here. Somewhere in this general vicinity of this big-ass mountain right here, which is, it's actually kind of impressive if you stop to think about it, that you actually can just go to the top of that mountain. Kind of reminiscent of Skyrim when it was first coming out. Todd Howard talking about the top of mountains, the Armor Akron. We've discovered World's End. That's exactly where I want to go. Gonna get on up into World's End. Okay. And looks like the guards are just letting us in. Alright, awesome. Okay, so first things first, we're going to want to get some more food. World's End has like 4 bars, so that's pretty handy. Should be able to get dried meat. It's pretty inexpensive. Go ahead and buy Jade some, buy Caine some more. And that should be good for now. Get some ponchos. And get Jade some sandals. That'd be pretty handy. Alright, and I should have enough medical stuff to be good for the time being. Jade's got some little socks and sandals. Let's see what this guy's got. Anything we can afford. He's got hats. Could get Jade a hat. One of these silly looking hats or a cowboy hat. I think the cowboy hat's probably what we're going to go for here because it has dust storm protection as well as acid protection. I don't expect we'll be messing around with any acid anytime soon, but you never know. Better to be equipped since Caine is a bugman, since he's a hiver, he actually has natural protection against the acid. His skin is very, I guess, rubbery. That's kind of weird to think about. I guess hivers would have rubbery skin. Huh. Trying to imagine, like, what it would be like to shake a hiver's hand. Probably like shaking a... shaking some sort of hand sex toy. It's got a hemp. If I could find matching ponchos, maybe I'd get a poncho, but I don't know if there's really a point. I guess the hemp one would be kind of neat and be green. It's kind of Jade's color, right? What's this guy got? Do we want a backpack? It'll give us a -2, 5,000. No, we can't even afford it. Okay. Never mind. What about this last bar? Is there anything worthwhile in this last bar? People just talking shit about stuff in these other bars. Can we get a hemp poncho? He's got a red poncho, he's got a hemp poncho. So the poncho is going to give us actually some better benefits. So go ahead and get the hemp poncho. And I think this other bar had a hemp poncho as well, so let me see if I can get Caine one. Because the trader leathers are nice and all, but as I mentioned in a previous video, the more they get beat up, the better their skills will be as well. So even though the armor is nice in the early game, sometimes it's better to get your ass kicked. And now we are the desperados. We're gonna go and try to find our fortunes out there if we can. So what are our options here? I don't believe there are really any good places to mine around World's End. Normally mining is a good start in your campaign. It'll help raise your strength as well as your laboring skills. Caine has a bit more because he was a slave for a bit longer. So he will be pretty useful when it comes to that. We're going to go ahead and speed up our way down this mountain. Hopefully Caine can keep up. And I guess we're going to go north. You gotta be kind of careful here because we're not sure what we might encounter down there. Now again, it's going to be the Cannibal Plains. Cannibals tend to travel in very large packs, and part of why they're so dangerous is those numbers. We're gonna wait for Caine a second. Okay. This is good training for their athletics as well, so that they'll be able to run faster. Oh, there actually is an iron resource down here they could mine, and it's not too far from World's End, but there is a nest of some sort. Is that nest going to be a problem? Can't quite tell where it is. It's somewhere in this area. Oh, it's a river nest. So that should just be river raptors. And they're not really hostile. Typically, I mean, what I might have Jade and Caine do is mine this deposit for a while and go ahead and sell that to World's End. It is just iron, so not only will this take us a while to mine, but we are not going to make as much of a profit as if we were to have mined copper. But beggars can't be choosers. If anything crazy happens, like some cannibals decide to stumble upon us, I'll go ahead and start recording again. Oh, what's that? What's that? There's somebody out there. Do you see him? Who is that? Stork, a tech hunter. What kind of story do you have, Stork? That's some neat armor you got there. That's some assassin rags? Huh? Damn, Stork. Who is this mysterious person? Stork, the tech hunter. Traveling on a journey, an adventure, past the deadly river raptor nest. Stork doesn't care. Stork has this sword here. It's some sort of saber. Perhaps a hold saber? Maybe. Stork has very long, tendrily horns to show the dominance of power, of authority, of majesty. Stork was traveling through the cannibal plains for days, wanting to seek refuge at World's End. She walked along this path, as she had many times before, admiring the view, as well as the moons. Yes, these deadly and majestic plains, the purple sands, the dunes, the trees, tall and foreboding. Foreboding of the arm of Akron, a constant reminder of the holy nation's reach, even this far north. As Stork approached two rather rough-looking desperado types, they wondered if perhaps, as her back was turned, they may try something, but no. No, they continued to mine because they were mere peasants compared to Stork. The mighty Stork continued on toward World's End, toward prosperity, and away from these ruffians. Okay, so we've just been doing the trading and stuff and that mining, and a bird just flew down from the sky and is clipping into the ground. What is... Oh. Where... It's doing like a spin. Where's it? That's so weird. They're like those little topper things. They're just spinning up into the sky. I've never seen a bird just swan dive into the ground like that.